Nielsen estimates that 128 million people watched the Super Bowl game last night, forgetting the halftime performance. That number increased to 135 million viewers during the halftime performance, and tune in to the halftime performance because people are always outraged the next morning, and I want to know what they're speaking about. So 7 million more people began tuning in to watch the halftime performance, according to the early reports. So Bad Bunny, objectively, whether you like him or not, he had a successful Super Bowl halftime performance in terms of the metrics. This means that the, I would say, unnecessary Super Bowl political lines that were drawn by Turning Point USA was not successful in terms of drawing people away from the NFL's viewership. Now, in case you missed it, when Bad Bunny was announced, there was immediately backlash because he has worn a dress, something that I'm very against, because to me, it is obvious why they find these men and they put them in dresses. It's because of that Turning Point USA announced that they would produce an alternative, quote unquote, all-American Super Bowl halftime show.
An alternative all-American halftime show. And they did. And it was a disaster. And we're going to talk about this along with Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance, because I think both needs to be discussed. But everybody make sure to hit the like button, hit the hype button. There's a new hype button that I don't ever see when I'm looking at videos. So if you see the hype button, hit the hype button and drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you are at.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
All right, so let's get to it. Shout out to Candace for talking about this. She just showed everybody how much Turning Point USA are flat out liars. Watch this.
And President Trump tweeted. They had very people all across the political sphere on the Republican side were tweeting about, hey, turn your TV off. No, nobody turned their TV off. We can say no one did that. Actually, the numbers jumped. Okay, but this was their reason that they went into this. So that leaves us with Turning Point USA's performance. Now, we should be clear it was a pre-record. Okay, so Bad Bunny was performing live. Turning Point USA pre-recorded, I think, a couple of weeks ago. And so they had time to edit and to present this. Now, I'm going to park aside the artists who actually performed, Kid Rock, Lee Bryce, but rather at the...
So we're going to talk about Kid Rock in a second, because this whole situation is absolutely hilarious. And like I said before, Erika Kirk is an idiot. She doesn't know what the hell she's doing. And see, what we're starting to realize is this woman has taken over this big company and she doesn't know what the hell she's doing. And she's just flying by the seat of her pants and she's running Turning Point USA into the ground.
The audacity of what Turning Point USA did as an organization. Turning Point USA is effectively now running Kamala Harris's presidential campaign. Okay.
This right here had to be the dumbest presidential campaign I've ever seen in my life. Who in the world is... Do y'all remember this? Do y'all remember this? Some of y'all might be Kamala Harris fans. I'm not. I think Kamala Harris just has some mental issues. Just by her operations, how she talked, how she ran, how she did everything. I just thought she had somewhat of a mental issue. I wasn't against her. I just didn't want her to be president, right? And then next thing you know, we get Trump, and Trump turns out to be the worst president ever, right? So it was like, okay, you have this woman that just seemed to be slow or something, and then you have this man that turned out to be a tyrant. So I'm just like, all right, the American people had no choice. Either way, it was going to be bad. So put a 1 in the chat if y'all remember this stupid, idiotic campaign that Kamala Harris had. And the sad thing about it is you have a woman that brought out Meg Thee Stallion, and she's out there twerking. She's literally twerking her butt in front of old people. And it was the stupidest campaign I've ever seen in my life. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all remember that.
Kamala Harris's presidential campaign. Okay.
This right here had to be the dumbest presidential campaign I've ever seen in my life. Who in the world is dumb enough to have a woman twerking in front of old ass people trying to be president? Some of these women have never seen twerking before in their lives. They're like, what is this woman doing?
No Democrat voted for Kamala Harris, voted for Biden. And then they just said, here, now you get Kamala, and we're running her against Donald Trump. The DNC machine just had so much money, and they're like, we're just going to make her a thing. That's it. And they ignored the true metrics and just.
And what Candace just said is very important. If you got a lot of money, but you're stupid, you don't necessarily know how to market yourself or somebody else. So what you do is you start throwing a lot of money at the wall and thinking spending a lot of money to get somebody to like you is the way life works. Like, a lot of guys do this. You know, some of y'all have met guys, whether you're a man or a female, male or female, and a guy is just taking a woman out to eat, buying a woman stuff, spending this on a woman. And next thing you know, the woman turns around and cheats on him or leaves him for a broke dude. We've all seen that. Because the thing about it is, if you're stupid, you're stupid. That has to change. Just because you got a lot of money and just because you start spending money on this or that is not going to make the other person or people altogether start liking you. And that is what Kamala Harris was doing. And that is what Erika Kirk is about to start doing. We're starting to see signs of Kamala Harris 2.0 in Erika Kirk because Erika Kirk is an idiot. And I'm not saying that just because she's a woman. I think Erika Kirk herself is stupid. Okay. And that's not because she's a woman. I just think she's stupid. I think Donald Trump is stupid. Okay. He's a man. So don't sit here and say you something about women. No, I think certain people are just stupid and they spend a whole lot of money to get you to like them. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. All right.
Said this is it. And then they acted aghast and shocked when Kamala Harris did not win.
For those who don't know, Kamala Harris literally went $3 million in debt for paying all of these artists to twerk in front of old people. It was the dumbest campaign ever in life.
Turning Point USA now has so much money that they believe that similarly they can afford to.
So now Turning Point USA has a lot of money because of, Charlie Kirk dying. I think they have like $250 million. Think about this. Do y'all remember? Because a lot of people remember this. Do you remember that Kamala Harris got on a Zoom call with thousands of women and said, let's raise money? And in one night, they raised like $2 million. And this dummy just went out and just spent all of it on stupid stuff. Do y'all remember that? And this is what Turning Point USA is doing, because they have $250 million. And next thing you know, boom, they just going to start spending money to get people to like you. Whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, if we don't like you, we don't like you. You cannot spend money on us or in front of us to make us like you. We don't like you. Nobody likes Erika Kirk. Nobody likes Kamala Harris. The only reason why people wanted to vote for Kamala Harris is because she was up against Donald Trump, and you dislike Donald Trump more than you dislike Kamala Harris. Nobody wanted Kamala Harris. Nobody wants Erika Kirk. And it's a bigger play at hand than not just a Super Bowl. Because guess what? I actually see a Kamala Harris versus Erika Kirk ticket, or either as presidents or as vice presidents. So I think that's kind of like what's happening. Okay, Tracy Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. And this is a little off, but I'm just gonna say it. Did you like Kamala Harris, or did you like Kamala Harris better than Trump? So let's say it again. Did you like Kamala Harris, or did you just want Kamala Harris to win because you hated Trump? Nobody liked Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris seemed like she was mentally off. She couldn't even answer a question. So Tracy said, yeah. And the same thing I see in Kamala Harris, I see in Erika Kirk. I think Kamala Harris and Erika Kirk are the same type of stupid, or the same type of incoherent. That's it. So, but let me know, did y'all want Kamala Harris to win, or did y'all like Kamala Harris? Because there's a difference.
Turning Point USA now has so much money that they believe that similarly they can afford to outright purchase reality.
So what Candace is essentially saying is Erika Kirk is attempting to do the same thing that Kamala did, but it didn't work for Kamala, but she thinks it's going to work for her. Remember, she's already following the actual blueprint because she had Nicki Minaj up there. But in this particular situation, she's literally faking views. She's spending millions of dollars to get her audience to think all of these people watch their stupid halftime show. And I know somebody who actually watched it when it went live on YouTube, and it was only 200 people watching.
They want you to believe, this is unbelievable, I'm going to walk you through how absurd this is, that when they aired this halftime performance, 6 million concurrent viewers tuned in. Just so you understand what that means. 6 million people at the same time were watching this around the world. That's what concurrent viewership means. So they decided.
So right here, they are so stupid. The whole Turning Point, I think, are idiots. I think Andrew Covid is an idiot, because I think Andrew Covid is an idiot because I think he has more control over how Turning Point USA goes, because most likely he's the primary advisor to Erika Kirk. So I think Andrew Covid is an idiot. I think Frank Turek is an idiot. I think Rob McCoy is an idiot, but they're not running Turning Point USA. They're just stupid pastors. So the main person I put onus on is Erika Kirk, because she's the actual CEO, and nobody asked her to be a damn CEO. If I would have spent money or donated money to Turning Point USA, and I would have seen my money going to a Super Bowl halftime show, an alternate or alternative Super Bowl show, I would be pissed. That's my money. And it went to Kid Rock, washed up ass, probably crackhead ass Kid Rock. And that's where my donations went to? Are you crazy? And it was a secondary Super Bowl show that nobody watched. Like I said, it was a pre-recorded video. So it was pre-recorded. It was not live. Only 200 people was watching the live show. So that means I have more people watching me right now than was watching their halftime show. But they turned around. See, the reason why they did it pre-recorded, so they can turn around and spend millions of dollars in order to bot the video. And when you bot a video, that means you spend money on bots, and it'll be fake viewers. So you can buy fake viewers. This shit is crazy. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
Aired this halftime performance, 6 million concurrent viewers tuned in. Just so you understand what that means. 6 million people at the same time were watching this around the world.
And that's impossible. I want you to think about that. 6 million concurrent viewers were not even watching a Super Bowl. Let me see. How many concurrent viewers were watching the Super Bowl this year? Well, 135 million. Okay, never mind. But 6 million concurrent viewers is absolutely crazy for Kid Rock. Who the hell wants to watch Kid Rock?
That's what concurrent viewership means. So they decided to tune in to this Super Bowl halftime performance. And I want you to listen to that straight from Andrew Colvette's mouth. Let's bring that clip in, Don, if you can.
Andrew, I watched your show. It was great. How did you do? Do you have a sense of how many people watched?
Yeah, it was kind of blew our minds actually a little bit, Brian. And we saw at one point across all the different social channels, we saw over 10 million concurrent views. So that was adding up all of Rumble and all of our partners just on the social side. So, and now the numbers keep trickling in. I mean, right now as I'm sitting here, YouTube's numbers keep updating. And so we're trying to put it all together.
No, 6 million concurrent viewers for a halftime show, not the Super Bowl. Super Bowl had 135 million viewers and over, let's see. Yeah, 135 million. They're lying, saying 6 million of those 135 million were watching Kid Rock, Kid Crack, Kid Meth up there singing about, and I'm going to show you what he was singing about. So I'm not even going to say that part yet. But who the hell is watching Kid Meth Head? And the fact that they got Kid Rock and he is a known PDF file is another part of this that we got to talk about. These guys are idiots.
What I can safely say is that we are now over 20 million viewers across just social. So we haven't even gotten our partner broadcasters, their analytics. As you know, sometimes the ratings take a little while, but that's 20 million viewers. And we don't know how many people were gathered together, 3, 4, 10 in a room watching together. So we're going to try and put a final number on that when we can. What we can safely say is over 20 million Americans tuned in to the All-American Halftime Show tonight.
Oh, the lie detector determined that was a lie.
If you know YouTube at all, that's just not true on its face. It's actually, I laughed when I saw. I was like, "This is actually crazy. I can't believe they're actually going to pull this off."
Come on,
that's just not true on its face. It's actually
my computer is catching hell. I got way too much stuff on this damn computer. It's causing my computer to mess up.
Show tonight.
Oh, the lie detector determined that was a lie.
If you know YouTube at all, that's just not true on its face. It's actually, I laughed when I saw. I was like, "This is actually crazy. I can't believe they're actually going to try to pull this off." And I'm going to walk you through this, so you don't even have to have my background on YouTube to understand why this number is impossible. First and foremost, you can just do this test. What do we have right now? We have 95,000 people that are watching this show. As soon as this show concludes, I want you to see how many views YouTube is going to instantly give it right away. It's probably going to be something like 200,000 to 300,000 views right away as it continues to tabulate. This is a screenshot of their viewership after 6 million people tuned in concurrently at the exact same time.
Now, this is absolutely crazy. This right here, if anybody has been on YouTube, even as a watcher, you'll easily be able to see how they are lying. So Turning Point has been caught in a lie right here. These guys are idiots.
Shot of their viewership after 6 million people tuned in concurrently at the exact same time. So that was 6 million people watching, like we have 95,000 people watching right now on YouTube. As soon as they finished, look at the 5,839 views with 175 comments. That is an impossible metric. But 667,000 likes. This is made up.
Okay. So this right here shows you, and this is proof that Turning Point USA is buying views. So I never bought views before, so I'm not exactly sure. So I don't want to turn around and say, I know. I don't know, but I know how YouTube works. So the second the YouTube video is over, you're not going to see all of your views. It's going to be they're still tallying up your views, right? So your views and your likes and your comments are going to be shown right after the video has got, it goes from being live to just a normal video, right? And instantly the comments are going to start showing up, and then the likes are going to start showing up, and the views are going to start showing up. But it's going to take a minute for all of this stuff to show up. But these idiots they don't know what they're doing. So right here, the video stopped a few seconds, like within an hour of it going live, and it's 667,000 likes, but only 175 comments. This, like, Turning Point USA, they can't stop embarrassing themselves. This shit is so dumb. They can't stop embarrassing themselves.
After 6 million people tuned in concurrently at the exact same time, so that was 6 million people watching, like we have 95,000 people watching right now on YouTube. As soon as they finished, look at the 5,839 views with 175 comments. That is an impossible metric. But 667,000 likes. This is made up. But again, like I said, maybe you're not familiar with how YouTube works, so allow me to present it to you another way so you can really...
So she's going to present it in another way in a second. So there's a little dude named Ben Shapiro that fired Candace Owens. Candace Owens has brought up Ben Shapiro a few times. Ben Shapiro is this little weird dude that is like the main representation of IHOP, right? And he runs something called the Daily Wire. And the Daily Wire supposed to be this huge company that pushes IHOP. Guess what? The Daily Wire does the same exact thing that Turning Point USA is doing. Most likely, Turning Point USA learned their stupidity from the Daily Wire. So I'm not going to go on the Daily Wire's channel, but the Daily Wire would show 5 million views in a last video as an example, right? But it'd be like 4 comments. And you're just like, yo, what are they doing? Because the Daily Wire, they're idiots also. Ben Shapiro is an idiot. So a lot of these people have no understanding of how technology works. And they just spend money to make people think somebody is watching them. So Ben Shapiro, put a one in the chat if you're familiar with who Ben Shapiro is. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but put a 1 in the chat if you are aware of who Ben Shapiro is. So Ben Shapiro and the Daily Wire are botting views just like Turning Point USA is. And they all are idiots. And the reason why they do this is because notoriety causes people to think you're cool. Like, for example, if this video got 6 million views or just 1 million views, another million people would want to watch it simply because it got 1 million views. So when my video does 5,000 views, less people are going to watch it because it only got 5,000 views. But if it got 2 million views, more people will watch it because it got 2 million views, right? So that's kind of like a human nature thing. So if you think something is cool, think other people is liking something, like in that video, they paid money to make it have 667,000 likes. So from a human nature standpoint, if somebody at that level, like, is getting 600,000 likes, you're naturally going to turn around and say, oh, I need to watch this because it got 667,000 likes. So this is the reason why they're doing this. But they're stupid because nobody that actually watches YouTube videos believes those metrics. And I just said that for those who may not understand how metrics work on YouTube. And by the way, with all that being said, let's get 667,000 likes on this page or in this video. So everybody watching, let's get real metrics up by everybody hitting the like button and the hype button. So everybody hit the like button right now to get the metrics up in this video so we can get real life metrics. So hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody
because I believe in real metrics. I'm not going to spend no money to make people think I'm doing something more than I'm doing. So everybody hit the like button.
Drill into your head how despicable this organization has become, and just know my understanding in looking at this is that this is it. They're going to force Erika on us. Like I said, this is the Kamala thing. It's
a Kamala thing. They're forcing Erika on us like they tried to force Kamala Harris on us. So yeah. What's up, Kay Cossey?
absolutely nothing we can do about it. We just got our hands up. We are literally victims here. If you don't like Erika, then it's because you don't like Jesus. If you don't like what Turning Point's become, it's because you do not like Jesus. This is our new purchased reality. I can't even think.
Purchased reality is a thing. Purchased reality is an actual thing. And this is what they do. I remember, I forgot what the book was, but I read a book that talked about purchased reality. Do y'all know in the music industry, they have something called purchased reality? So when a song comes out, because it really works with music. Say I come out with a rap song, right? And y'all like my hit the like button songs, right? So I come out with a whole album, and the album goes platinum in a week. That's 1 million streams. Everybody's gonna run and buy my album because it went platinum. You want to see what everybody else is seeing and hearing, simply because it went platinum. But if you found out my new album didn't sell at all, you're going to be like, oh, it must suck. I'm not going to go check it out. I'm not even going to listen to it. And that is what purchase reality is. People go off of metrics and turn around and buy something or look at something simply because somebody else looked at it and watched it. But unbeknownst to you, nobody watched it at that level because it's something called purchased reality. Most videos, most songs or albums that come out, they all get botted views.
How many times I could underscore how absurd what they presented here is. And as a YouTuber, this offends me. People who actually put in hard work, try to produce a show, you should be offended by this. If you go online right now, her address as a widow to the nation has 4.1 million views on Charlie Kirk's YouTube channel. It also has 36,000 comments. Okay, so 4 million views, 36,000 comments. If you know YouTube, that's right. They didn't fake that. That's real. I want you to compare that to the Turning Point halftime show, which just like Biden's vote in 2020, when we slept, a bunch of more views came in on YouTube. People were like, I love it even more in the middle of the night. That now has over 20 million views. And yet, only 46,000 comments. It's impossible. It's just, it's literally made up.
So let's look at this a little bit. Let's talk about this a little bit. So at the top is real views, and at the bottom, it's the botted halftime show. 4 million views, 36,000 comments. This one has 20 million views and 46,000 comments. I wish they would have shown how many likes it got. I can go look at it, but I don't want that mess in my algorithm. So I don't even want to go watch it or look at it or click on it, because then it'll be in my algorithm. But Turning Point USA, those guys are pure idiots and they have no understanding what they're doing. And let me remind you, Kid Rock, old ass, crackhead ass Kid Rock, like, you didn't even find an artist that is worth watching, because we'll watch an artist no matter where the artist is. Like, at least with Kamala, she went and got Nicki Minaj. She didn't sing, but at least other people like Nicki Minaj. At least people like Beyonce. Kamala got Beyonce. She didn't perform, but at least Beyonce was up in front of everybody. But Kid Rock, and this is what happened for those who don't know. Kid Rock was the only person that would sign up for that. Because Kid Rock, out of all people, he's a known PDF file. Some of y'all don't know that. He's a known drug addict. Some of y'all don't know that. So it's like this washed up ass 56-year-old man, out of all people, that's who you're going to have up there. Because nobody else wanted to do it. Out of all the artists in the world, they picked Kid Rock, washed up meth head ass. Because nobody else wanted to do it. And that's what's sad about Turning Point USA. Nobody likes Erika Kirk. Nobody likes Turning Point USA. Nobody likes them.
It's just, it's literally made up. Like I said, you know that the Erika address is an authentic representation of views because of the views to comments ratio. I'll give you an example. My last episode, The Letter to Erika on YouTube, that got 3.1.
What's chocolate theory? I don't know what that is. Can anybody explain to me what chocolate theory is? Ketchup and chips. What's chocolate theory? What's that? That sounds like something interesting. Look, Snoop must have been busy. Yeah. They was gonna have Snoop on there, but he was busy. Exactly. That's hilarious. Oh, Kid Rock is Donald Trump's favorite. Okay, and then Trump didn't even watch the damn halftime show.
I'll give you an example. My last episode, The Letter to Erika on YouTube, that got 3.1 million views. It has 28,000 comments. So almost too close for a 20 million view video. Now, why does this actually matter? Why am I spending time speaking to you about this? Because it is such a perfect analogy for what this organization has become. Well,
and before we get to that, hold on. Before we get to that, because she's about to drop another bomb. If you didn't see her show yesterday, check this out.
Country, and it's this just in, a new way of healing is sweeping the country, and it's a card game called Like Mother, Like Daughter. This game is powerful.
My favorite question was, if you could parent me all over again, what would you change? This card game has a mother deck and a daughter deck, so we both have questions for each other.
These are some good questions.
Do you think I'm a people pleaser? If so, where did I get this trait from?
This card game actually helped my marriage, and the questions showed me that I still had unresolved issues with my mom, and I was taking them out on my husband.
If you don't do anything else, buy this card game. You won't regret it. Click the link below.
Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game.
And the card games will be here officially. What day is it? Today is Tuesday. Card games will officially be here tomorrow. Card games will officially be here tomorrow. So the link is in the chat. The link is under this video, and the link is pinned at the top of the chat. If you have a mother that you don't necessarily get along with, or you and your mother are like best friends, this would be a fun game to play with your mother, no matter what type of relationship you have with your mother. And even if your mother lives somewhere else, you can play this card game with her, because a lot of people, you know, they're grown. They don't live with their mother anymore. So when are you going to be able to see your mother to play the card game with? You can turn around. It's 2 decks. You can keep your deck. That's your questions for your mother. And then you can ship her deck off to her. So next thing you know, she can have her deck at her house. You can have your deck at your house, and y'all can just be on the phone asking each other questions with the card game. Yeah, Peacock. Peacock said, yeah, I got 4 girls. That's great. So make sure to get this card game. I'm telling you, it's fun, but it's also therapy in a box. So I market it as therapy in a box, but it's fun. See, if you go to therapy, it's kind of like, oh, my mother did this, my mother did that. She doesn't understand me. This card game is helping the other person understand you in a fun way. It's not going to make you cry and be sad. It's fun. So it's fun therapy. And the chocolate theory is you lie about eating chocolate, but you got chocolate on your face. Got it. Okay, cool. Okay, that makes sense. Shapiro still lives with his mom. He looks like it. He might as well live with his mom because no woman is going to want to be with Shapiro. Ben Shapiro looks like the most popular representation of an incel that I've ever seen in my life. Ben Shapiro looks like the representation of an incel. And an incel is an involuntary celibate person, which means a dude who can't get women to save his life. Because I'm sure nobody wants Ben Shapiro. He sounds like a ferret when he talks.
Corrupt and dishonest. And I also want to stress here analogy for what this video. Now, why does this actually matter? Why am I spending time speaking to you about this? Because it is such a perfect analogy for what this organization has become. Wealthy, corrupt, and dishonest. And I also want to stress here that what upsets me about it is it's exactly everything that Charlie Kirk hated.
So, with all that being said, now let's talk about the halftime show from both perspectives. So check this out. Yes, Ben Shapiro sounds like a ferret robot. He sounds like a robot ferret. Okay, so now we're going to talk about crackhead Kid Rock and his PDF file lyrics. Watch this. Some of y'all don't know his lyrics are PDF file lyrics. Watch this.
Oh, wait. Isn't that Kid Rock?
Young lady, I like them on the AC. Some say that's statutory. But I say it's mandatory.
So right there. Young ladies, I like them underage. See, some say that's statutory, but I say it's mandatory. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. The woman, Erika Kirk, the CEO of Turning Point USA, continues to surround herself with PDF files. Every time you turn around, every single person Erika Kirk works with is a PDF file. Every single time. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all are aware that she's on tour with the Make Heaven Full Again, some old stupid shit. Well, there's a person on that tour that is a known PDF file. And the one person that she has on her tour, on her halftime show, is also a known PDF file. This is what I'm saying. Like, you can't make this up. Everything she does, everything she touches has something to do with PDF file behavior. I'm not going to play too much of this, but I just want to remind y'all this.
She has now began her speaking tour called Make Heaven Crowded with Pastor Greg Laurie, who is head of the Harvest Christian Fellowship Church.
Every single time you turn around, she's with some crooked ass pastor that literally has blatant allegations of sexual misconduct. She can't stay away from him.
And Greg Laurie got hit with serious allegations and lawsuits, allegedly, including claims from survivors. And guess where? Romania. Multiple lawsuits have been filed.
Romania. Yet another person that has sexual allegations with Romanian tadpoles. At some point, so I just want to show y'all that. So Make Heaven Crowded Again. She's touring with a known Romanian PDF file. And then she picks an artist that has lyrics?
Headliner for Turning Point USA.
That are PDF file lyrics? The one artist you pick has PDF file lyrics?
Oh wait, isn't that Kid Rock? The headliner for Turning Point USA, the counter All-American Faithful response for the halftime show? Yes. Do we see how ridiculous that is? If you're watching the Turning Point headliner instead of Bad Bunny, you are being tricked into thinking this is the more faithful way to respond. It was never about values. It was never about being more Christian. It was not to support the immigrant. Just to clarify, immigrant presenting citizen who doesn't conform to whiteness and is still loved by the masses. That's the problem. Hope you tune in, especially this year, to the halftime show to watch Bad Bunny. Ice out.
They don't want to watch Bad Bunny perform, but they down to watch a dude that raps about assaulting underage girls. That alternate halftime show is racist because they're saying it's for real Americans, but yet all they have is white people performing. Well, if it's for real Americans, why don't they have a Mexican-American performer? Why don't they have a Black American performer? Bad Bunny is an American. He didn't go on tour in America because of how ICE is targeting and racially profiling Latinos. Bad Bunny is the biggest artist in the world. He could have made hundreds of millions going on tour in America. This dude sells out football stadiums. He turned down hundreds of millions to look out and protect his people. Instead of being greedy, he put his people first. How can you hate a man like that? Oh, I know. All you got to do is be an evil racist.
So right here, I just want to give Bad Bunny just a little shine, you know. So as we watch this, I'm conflicted. Was this a good halftime show? Did this guy deserve to be on stage? Did y'all like the halftime show? I didn't watch it because I didn't watch the Super Bowl at all. But did y'all like this halftime show? Because I don't want to turn around and just go off on this guy and y'all like him. So, one, I just want to say, you know, people had a good time. People enjoyed it. And I don't want to take that from anybody, right? So if y'all are fans of Bad Bunny, I'm not going to shit on the guy because I don't even listen to his damn music. So I'm not going to shit on him. Okay. So for everybody that likes Bad Bunny, shout out to you. Shout out to Bad Bunny. All right. But now that I got that out of the way, because I want to give homage to the people who like this guy. But now we're going to talk about how he's a devil worshiper. Sorry. But I don't want to just totally shit on a guy. So I want to show y'all, hey, this guy did a great job. He has this Super Bowl halftime show got more views than Michael Jackson did. Okay. So I do want to say whatever this guy is doing, he's doing.
Well, I don't know why
he's doing a great job. Okay. So with all that being said, now it's time to shit on this guy for being a dress-wearing devil worshiper. Sorry. So now the rest of us have our time. You had your time. Now is our time. So who is this devil worshiping, dress-wearing sissy dude? Let's go.
Bad Bunny for the Super Bowl. You don't know why? I'll show you right now.
Before I say thanks to God, I'm going to say eyes out.
So this is him. Literally, this is him as a dress wearing. And remember, folks got mad at me the other day because I said that they was like, what do you have against dress wearing men with wigs? I was like, are you serious? This is a dress wearing man with a wig on. This is a man. So even though people may enjoy this guy He is the devil, in my opinion. Watch this. He kisses a woman, but then he turns around and kisses a man. We got to get all of this shit away from us. So for everybody who likes Bad Bunny, shout out to you. But this man is trash, in my opinion. Watch this. This man is trash. Look at this shit. And this is what children are watching. And the reason why I say this man is trash,
will not be supporting Bad Bunny this week. One of his lyrics.
because I want to say this. If you want to be gay, if you want to be a man that wears dresses, if you want to be trans, that's on you, and I'm not against you. I'm mad that, well, I see you as a problem when you get on stage as a man with a dress on. I have a problem with you when you go to schools as a man with a dress on and with a wig on. I am against that shit. All right. I don't care if you black, white, Latino. If you are a man and you're walking around with a dress on in front of children, you are trash. And you are a problem, and I am against you. But if you are a man that wears a dress and you just stay to yourself and you just live your life as a man that wears a dress, shout out to you, and I have no problem with you. And I would shake your hand just as a person. I won't hang out with you, but I would say, hey, how you doing? Shake your hand and then keep it moving, just like anybody else. Because I don't judge people for the decisions they make around in their lives. I don't have a problem with that. But when you start performing in front of children, if you start putting yourself in arenas or environments where children, impressionable children or impressionable teenagers who don't even know themselves, and you're in front of them pushing your narrative, now you're trash. So I just want to make sure y'all understand what I'm saying. I'm not against gay people. I'm not against trans people. I'm not against whatever the hell the other shit is. I'm against it when it's promoted. Just like I promote my car game. Don't promote your gayness. That's all I'm saying. So it's when it's promoted. Like I put the link to my car game in the chat. I play my commercial for my car game. I'm pushing my car game onto you. Y'all in the chat, y'all keep running across my blue link that I want y'all to click. And I want y'all to click it. Like right now, everybody click the blue link that's in the chat. I'm promoting it. I'm pushing it onto you. Do y'all see the difference? I'm pushing my car game onto you. I'm playing this video to get
healing is sweeping the country, and it's a card.
Y'all see what I'm saying?
My favorite question was,
see this right here? I'm pushing this on you right here. I'm getting you to buy into it. I'm like, buy this, do this, buy it, buy it, buy it. I want you to buy this. I want you to do this. I'm pushing it on you because I think it will be something that's healthy for you, your kids, right? Healthy, keyword healthy. So I'm pushing this car game onto you.
Actually helped my marriage. And the questions showed me that I still had unresolved issues with my mom.
So my point is, when you push something that is bad on other people, that is when you are problematic. People who push devil worshiping on people is bad. People who push gayness on other people is bad. So if you're not pushing or promoting something positive or helpful, you are part of the problem. So I just want to say that because it's very important that I let people know that I don't hate gay people. I don't hate trans people. I don't like it when they push that stuff on children. That's all I'm saying. I don't want anybody thinking that I dislike any group. I don't. You're just in a different group as me, and I'm over here and you're over there. And we can stay like that. So I don't hate Bad Bunny, even though he's a problem, but I don't hate him. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say that. All right, so let's go back to the Bad Bunny scrutiny. This man freaking dancing like a damn woman. This shit is disgusting, bro. Oh, all right. So let's do this. Here's another one.
Symbolic halftime performance yet. What the hell? It's all in the name. When
Okay, so y'all listen to this and just make your decision on this. I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this is not true, but I'm just sharing this information. Sometimes I'm just sharing something. I don't know if it's true or not. So y'all pay attention to this.
This is the most cryptic and symbolic halftime performance yet. What the hell? It's all in the name. When Bad Bunny comes out, he's wearing all white like a messiah. Follow the White Rabbit, Alice in Wonderland symbolism, and the Matrix. White Rabbit. We have these people dancing around Bad Bunny here, forming a star, which the star is a six-pointed star of David. At the top of the shack, there's also a square in the center, which represents the black cube, or the black cube of Saturn, which the cube is also within the Star of David, also known as Metatron's cube. The center of any star is also a hidden point, such as the hidden level of Kabbalah or the hidden tree of knowledge. So the bunny falls through the hidden point of the Star of David, which is the center, right through the black cube, falls down the earth, the fallen angels down the rabbit hole.
Well, it turns out the Bad Bunny is a really naughty bunny. The lyrics from his all Spanish song at the halftime show have been translated into English, and you've got a GOP lawmaker calling on the FCC to take action after Bad Bunny's shocking and vulgar halftime show lyrics are translated into English. So I'm going to scroll down here so you can take a look at it. It says, "My bleep is being chased and I want you to hide it. Grab it like a bonga. She took a pill that made her bleep, and she bleeps in the Audi and not the Honda. I give it to you. Don't call me." You see where I'm going with this. It's pretty vulgar and disgusting. I'm going to put a link to the article in my link in my bio. So click the link in my bio to get to the article and you can read it all for yourself. You know, it used to be the halftime show was a family event. We would have the latest, greatest pop artists that would get on there and sing and do their thing. And the lyrics, well, they might have been somewhat a little distasteful or risky, but, you know, it was family friendly enough. Now we've got this guy coming on and singing about graphic and explicit things in the lyrics. And it's just not a halftime show anymore. I think Roger Goodell should be ashamed of himself, and a boycott of the NFL, I think, is in order. I love watching the NFL. Sports is definitely an American pastime, but why do they have to take and just completely fuck it all up for everybody? Why don't you comment for me down below and let me know what you think. Was the halftime show good or bad? And don't forget to like, comment, follow, and share.
So I don't speak Spanish, so I can't say that's what those lyrics are because I have no idea. But like I said, sometimes I just want to share information and y'all can make your own decision about that. Shout out to Celeb. Now this is this is an interesting twist. Thank you for the $5 super chat. So I'm trying to make my live stream shorter, so it's right at 1 o'clock. So I finally did it. I'm trying to get to the point where I can make 1 hour long live streams. So this puts me in a position where I can possibly do another live stream later on today because I didn't spend 3 hours on this one. All right. So we at 1 o'clock. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the hype button. And hold on. I'm Spanish. His lyrics are a shame to this language. Oh, okay. So Susan says she speaks Spanish. So he was right because I don't speak Spanish. So he was right. The guy was telling the truth about the lyrics then. I just want to make sure. Okay. So Susan says I'm Spanish. Bad Bunny's lyrics are a shame to the language. Okay. So, that's verifying that Bad Bunny is trash and he's pushing bullshit onto kids. So, hey, that's all I want to say. That, it's bad, but it is what it is. So I will see y'all later. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the hype button. and make sure to buy my card game if you have not. So there's a blue link in the chat. Make sure to click it. And even if you bought a card game or whatever, check out the links. I mean, just go to the link at least and check out and see if it's something that's on there. I have a book called Turning Point. I have a book called The Terrible Life of a Beautiful Woman. It's literally my story of how me and my mother was homeless, and is a great book and is helpful also. And I also have a course that is only a $15 course, and it will help you change your attachment style, because I'm a coach by nature. So just go to the link and see if it's something you like. If you bought the card game already, buy the book. If you bought the book already, buy the card game. So click the blue link that is in the chat, or the link that is under this video, and check me out. I will talk to y'all later. Get the book, y'all. Okay, so you bought the book, Dawn? Yeah, the book is really, really good. Like, a lot of people be sleeping on my A Terrible Life of a Beautiful Woman book. A lot of people sleep on that book. So make sure to get my book. See, Dawn said she bought it. So Dawn says she likes my book. So I'm going to push my book a little bit more often. And hold on. Actually, let me show y'all what the book looks like. I barely ever talk about my book, but this is my book. It's The Terrible Life of a Beautiful Woman. And it's not even super thick. So it's not even like a novel or nothing like that. But it's somewhat of an autobiography, but it's a self-help book. And it gives you an understanding of me, my life, and how to avoid making the same decisions that, my mother did. Because my mom, I love my mom, but she made a lot of bad decisions. So it will help you avoid making the bad decisions that my mom made with me, because she almost got both of us killed. So make sure to click the link in the chat, hit the like button, and we are out. I'm playing one of the like button songs. I'm playing a like button song, so don't leave yet.
Everybody hit the like button. 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 If you got something to say, drop it in the comments. Don't be acting afraid. What? Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. If you got something to say, drop it in the comments. Don't be acting afraid. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know you at. Drop your city. Wet. Drop your city in the chat. What? Drop your city. What? Drop your city in the chat. Drop your city in the chat.